Hello students, in today's session we are going to learn graphical representation of data for the chapter data handling. So let us understand this graphical representation of data. So graphical representation of data is nothing but it refers to the use of the charts and graphs to visual display, analyze, clarify and interpret numerical data, functions and other qualitative structures. So here we can say that representation is a way, graphical representation of the data is a way of analyzing numerical data, and it exhibits the relations between the data, ideas, information and concepts in a diagram. It is easy to understand by observing this graph or graphical representation using the pictures or symbols or images. We can easily understand that what the data is about, or some other informations also we can get by observing the data. So there are the different types of graphical representations. So some are which we have used as follows in the earlier classes. Some of these, like pictograph, is in the previous class we have studied about the pictograph, that is the representation of numerical data through pictures or graphs, is called the pictorial representation of data. In the earlier class we have the pictograph, that means some symbols or some signs we use to represent the particular data using some pictures, or also we have drawn the bar graphs. So the next is histogram, that this one is also use the bars to represent the frequency numerical data that are organized into intervals. That means some intervals are there. In the next classes we will learn more about these histograms, and this is used to continuous data. In this class we will study about the bar graph. So what is the bar graph? This is the representation of numbers using bars of uniform width, and the length of the bars depends upon the frequency and the scale what we have chosen. It is a method to represent daily data visually. In the case of bar graph or bar diagram also we can say this, bars of uniform width are drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them, and then the length of each bar represents the given number what the data is saying about. And also in the higher classes we will learn about the line graphs, that is the linear graph. We can say line graph is the linear graph, is used to display the continuous data, and it is useful for predicting future events over time period. Circle graph, that is also known as the pie graph, which shows the relation between the part and whole. So let's understand how to draw the bar graph. Here it is an example that 4 students are there, and their maths test marks out of 40 is given by this table, that student A scores 20 marks, B 30 marks, student C 10 marks and student D is 15 marks. Now we have to draw the graph for this data, that means pictorial representation also we can say, that using the bars of uniform width we have to show this data for the students and their marks. So first of all we have to draw the bar graph. So take the two horizontal lines as vertical line and the second is horizontal line. So on the bar graph, take horizontal line and the vertical line, the horizontal line and vertical line known as the x and y axis respectively, and the intersection point of these two axes here, this is the 0. On the horizontal line we will write the name of students, on vertical line we will write their marks. So on the x-axis we will write the name of the students, on the y-axis we will write the marks. Okay, so in this direction we are writing the students, and in this on the y-axis we are writing the marks scored by the students. Now same as we have done, the same we can interchange also. The values we are representing here marks on the y-axis, we can write or represent on the x-axis also. Similarly, the students we are representing here on the y-axis, we can represent on the y-axis also, whereas here we are using the name of the students on the x-axis. So same data can also be represented by interchanging the items on the horizontal and vertical axis. So take the convenient scale on the graph paper. As we observed here that 20, 30, 10 and 15 scores are there. So by taking 1 unit is equal to 10 mark or 2 unit is equal to 10 mark, we can choose according to our graph paper. According to, we can choose what value we are showing on the graph for 1 centimeter or for 1 unit. So here I am using 2 units or 2 centimeter is equals to 10 marks. So here what is the meaning? That means 1 unit is equals to 5 marks are chosen here. So like this we will place the values for the marks on the y-axis, that means 2 unit is equals to 10 marks. Now draw the rectangles. Now then we have to draw the rectangles for the particular student. So here the bars we have to make carefully that their width will be uniform and there is a same or uniform distance between any two bars. So important point is that to take bars of same width keeping uniform gap between them. Next, a scale if is chosen if needed. So take the student A 20 marks. So a rectangle on the x-axis it will start and goes up to the height 20 on the y-axis. So this is the student A who scored 20 marks. Similarly, the distance what we are taking here from the y-axis for the student A is 1 unit. So same 1 unit distance we have to take for the student B like this, and this is the student B who scored 30 marks. So up to the 30 height on the y-axis we have to take the height of this bar. So this is the student B who scored 30 marks. Similarly, the student C who scored 10 marks. So starting from the on the x-axis our rectangle will go up to the height 10 on the y-axis. So this is the bar for the student C for 10 marks. For the student D, score is 15. So our rectangle will go up to the height 15 on the y-axis. So here the graph is almost done. But one thing what we have to mention here, the scale on the topmost right corner of the graph paper. That is scale what we are taking here as 1 centimeter or 1 unit, that is equals to 5 marks chosen here. So write down here the scale, and this graph for the marks of the students in the test now shown using the bar graph. So it's simple to draw a bar graph.